going to break it down for you, the truth, and I'm going to explain to you the real reasons why O.J. Simpson is in prison, why Johnnie Cochran is dead, and why Michael Jackson's image has been tarnished. Okay? I want you to understand the importance of what has happened to these three men in particular. The reason is O.J. Simpson's imprisonment, Johnnie Cochran's death, Michael Jackson's tarnishment, because these men became threats to white privilege. Johnnie Cochran had defended O.J. Simpson and Michael Jackson, and both were found to be innocent. Here you had an African American who had been accused of killing a white woman and a white boy, charged by the court, the justice system of this country, put on trial. The old boy tactics did not work. The sloppy detective work was exposed. Subsequently, O.J. Simpson was set free. Who was his lawyer? Johnnie Cochran. My point, they challenged white privilege in America and won. Results? O.J. Simpson now is doing life in prison, because when you're over his age, you get sentenced to 50 years. You might as well call it life. And he's sentenced because supposedly he tried to rob someone to take back his own property. Boy. All right, point number two. Michael Jackson has been tarnished by American society, has been accused of being a child molester, brought to trial, accused, fingers pointed by the American so-called justice system. Now, real quick, let me refer to a point back to O.J. Simpson. What he was charged with 100 years ago, well, let me say 50 years ago, in the rural South of America, he would have been hung without even a trial. It didn't matter if he was innocent or not. It disturbed white privilege, therefore he had to die. Now, Michael Jackson challenged white privilege because the law said you are an offender, and Michael Jackson says, no, I am an African American megastar who you are trying to attack and bring down because I am a threat to your system. And who did he hire as his attorney? Johnnie Cochran. Yes. And Johnnie Cochran, for those of you who don't know, is an African American attorney. Two of his most famous defendants was O.J. Simpson, Michael Jackson, and they challenged white privilege. Because there was a time in this country, such heinous crimes, you could only get off if you were white. If you were a white American, you could murder black people and it was okay. You could rape black children and it was legal. Now you have someone who's blinded by liberal racism, which was O.J. Simpson, and I feel sorry for him because his destiny, he wasn't aware that he was actually creating his destiny when he decided not to stand up for African Americans, not to stand up for the racial injustice in this country. He sealed his own fate. Michael Jackson, on the other hand, was a different take. You guys don't know the things that, for example, Michael Jackson donated $200,000 to the Million Man March. Michael Jackson. Yes, Michael Jackson and Louis Farrakhan were friends, close friends. Michael Jackson respected Louis Farrakhan, listened to Louis Farrakhan, and often gave monies to Louis Farrakhan and the Islamic movement in America. And I have to be one to admit, I don't care what you think about Louis Farrakhan. If you listen to Louis, you'll find out one thing. He is telling the truth. I don't give a damn about past issues. Louis Farrakhan tells it like it is. Michael Jackson, in his music, if you listen closer to his lyrics or some of his songs, They Don't Care About Us was a song by Michael Jackson. Many of you probably never even paid attention to it. You listen to the lyrics. The Earth Song by Michael Jackson. Songs that had serious racial political implications. Michael Jackson was aware of race. Yes, he was. Michael Jackson was a multi-millionaire African American, and I'll talk about why he may have changed his skin color. That had nothing to do with his ideology about Africans and African Americans. Had nothing to do with that. That was a separate issue altogether. But my point is, he was challenged by the American legal system, the same system that had condemned countless African Americans without even a trial, now sought to destroy a powerful, iconic image in African American society, which is Michael Jackson. And because they were unable to condemn him, because Johnny Cochran was a highly intelligent and effective lawyer, they silenced Johnny Cochran. Okay, now you're going to say, oh, he's rattling off some huge conspiracy theory. I got news for you, Black America. Read your damn history. Plessy versus Ferguson, that established equal but separate, that was a conspiracy theory, not a theory, but a conspiracy fact designed to limit the progress of African Americans. The Dred Scott decision that declared African Americans to be less than human, only 3/5 of human. That was designed to limit the progress of African Americans, damn it. Take a look and see that there is and has been a conspiracy in every African American that was capable of producing change and a positive effect in this country have been destroyed from 1950 all the way up. Patrice Lumumba, Medgar Evers, Martin King, El-Haj Malik Shabazz, Fred Myrtle, the list goes on. Martin King. You think that's just a random act? You think that's just something just mysterious? And then look at the African American population. Who's our leader? Who is the national spokesman for us? Jesse Jackson? Who? The national spokesman for African Americans now, and we've been trained not to listen, to reject what he has said, is Louis Farrakhan. He is the only African American leader who tells it like it is. And yes, don't get me wrong, I love President Barack Obama. I know that Barack Obama has to play the white supremacist game. I realize that, President, and then I'm not fault. I understand what's going on with you. I really do. Most African Americans don't understand that. They see you as being, a sellout. And the truth, Barack, I'll be honest with you, Mr. President, and I'm saying this to you, is because these people, African Americans I'm talking about, we're idiots. I'm sorry to say it to my people, to me, we're idiots. We're arguing over religion, and we don't have a damn clue as to the history of religion. We're running around hollering that we're Muslims. We're running around hollering that we're Jews. None of that shit matters, man. When you look and find out that we're the highest statistical failures in this country, have been, and it continues to be. And everybody who has sought to create change for us, white America has destroyed. And you people can't see that. You people, and I say you people, I mean Africa, you can't see that because you're too busy having arguments over shit that just don't matter. So, Mr. President, I'm not mad at you. As a matter of fact, I support you 100%. I don't give a damn what these ignorant ass African Americans have to say. Because one thing I do know, that I don't care if you ever support one of my policies personally. I don't care, because that doesn't matter, because your job is much greater than that. But my little son, my little daughter can one day look up and say, hey, I can be the president of this country. Barack Obama is, so can I. Now that's what I admire about it more than anything. The fact is that you, Mr. President, are a breath of fresh air in an ocean of despair. You are a lifesaver. And if African Americans had enough sense, they'd catch on. And these silly ass African Republicans, oh my, I don't even want to get started on you people. When I say you people again, I'm talking about African Americans that call themselves Republicans. You are some of the most idiotic, dumbest people on this planet. I'm simply doing this video to open your eyes, to let you see what's going on. Michael Jackson, O.J. Simpson, and Johnny Cochran are the latest victims of white privilege, white supremacy. And if you think for 1 minute that's changed, all the spin doctors in politics can say what the hell they want to say. And I'm going to say it like this, and excuse me, but that fat ass Rush Limbaugh, that dumb ass Sean Handman, and that fucking wino Bill O'Reilly are three of the most prolific racist preachers of today. America, African Americans, wake the fuck up.